What can the average American do in response to Roe v. Wade being overturned? The ruling essentially says, abortion is now something people vote on. So vote, I guess. Vote in every election, not just the presidential one. Vote in your local elections and force abortion rights to be election issues. RVW says that abortion rights is now up to the state government, so vote accordingly and let them know how they can get your votes. If you're in Michigan, or other states where pro-choice folks are fighting to get it on the ballot, figure out where they're collecting signatures for the petition to get it on the ballot in November, sign, and volunteer to help find more people to sign the petition. Here's a link. Mods, if the link isn't allowed, I'll edit and just say what to Google. The day Iceland's women went on strike. Help young women and young men obtain birth control. Pass out condoms. Be willing to buy Plan B. Educate. 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 Don't shame. Meet people where they are. The 1824 adult voting group votes way less than any other age group. It would make a solid difference if that wasn't the case. Look, RVW turns this over to the states. Want abortion legal? Pay attention to your state's legislature and vote in your state's elections. Literally voting is the answer to all of this. If this wasn't a wake-up slap to America, I don't look forward to the next one. General strike. Donate. Support Planned Parenthood. Help independent clinics. Learn more. Most importantly, vote. In every election. From school board on up. People need to go vote and negate the boomer vote. This is the same for anything, not just abortion. Healthcare, education, etc. Actually remain engaged and vote. There are elections twice a year every year. Republicans mark their calendars. Democrats maybe do that every 4 years. Inform your elected representatives as to the importance of this issue to you, as a voter. Vote in the midterms. Inform your elected representatives as to the importance of this issue to you, as a voter. Vote in your state and local elections. Cancel travel, vacation plans to the retrograde states. Inform the hotels, resorts, theme parks as to your reason. Make it known to the companies you do business with that their position on this issue, and the degree to which they support their employees, will be a factor in your decision to continue to do business with them. Let your prospective employers know the same thing, if you are contemplating a job change. If you're in a state with severe abortion restrictions, call your representative in the state legislature to express your disgust and then get out to vote in November. I live in Texas. I'm certainly not a fan of the Democratic Party, but I will for the first time in my life be voting blue, and I hope more people like me do the same. When is the national walkout? Shutting down business across the US and Canada. If stealing a woman's bodily autonomy, sentencing some women to death for simply becoming pregnant, and refusal to provide women with needed medical care is not worth a national day of walking out, shutting down factories, businesses, government, hospitals, production, movies, television, etc., then all we are doing is sitting in bath water waiting for it to boil. If applicable, get a vasectomy if you aren't planning on having kids. I don't want to sound harsh as a non-US person, but maybe start campaigning to stop religion invading every aspect of public life. Yours is the only Western country I can think of where it is a prerequisite for public life to pretend to be religious. Stating that you are atheist or agnostic is political suicide. Why should an election for a sheriff, judge, senator or president come down to who jerks off on God the hardest? Also, why are you even electing sheriffs and judges? If people want to make a hobby out of sky fairy worship, that's entirely their own business, but why would you let them make laws? Don't do business with any of the states that restrict, ban abortions and demand that businesses and governments do the same. No tourism, no corporate retreats, no contracts with companies based in those states. Do to them what we are doing to Russia, isolate them. And give to organizations that help the poor women in these states. Rich people, no matter where they live, will always have access to abortion. Continue to vote to help mitigate harm to the most vulnerable. Talk to your fucking co-workers. Unionize and get connected with mutual aid efforts. General strike.